Hello everyone and welcome to the amazing session of Polity MCQ practice series. In this we solve 5 MCQs of a particular topic and today's topic is features of Indian Constitution. So far we have covered questions on preamble, Constituent Assembly, historical underpinnings. So if you haven't watched those videos, do give them a watch. And let's begin with our question number 1. But before all of that, my name is Monica and this is UPSC Warriors by Unacademy. Now question number 1. So we'll solve 5 MCQs. You need to read the question, pause the screen, lock your answers and wait for me to give you the right answer. This is a PYQ. It was asked in the year 2020. A parliamentary system of government is the one in which, option A, all political parties in the parliament are represented in the government. Option B is the government is responsible to the parliament and can be removed by it. Option C is the government is elected by the people and can be removed by them. And option D is the government is chosen by the parliament but cannot be removed by it before completion of a fixed term. So out of these 4 options, you need to eliminate to get to the right one. So let's begin with option 1. All political parties are represented in the government. It is not always the case, and actually the government or the political party which has majority in the parliament tries to gain majority so that they have the government for themselves. They don't need to include other political members in the party or in the government. Option B is the government is responsible to the parliament and can be removed by it. This is correct because government is responsible and what we call is a collective responsibility. So this is correct and it can be removed by it. It can be removed by no confidence motion. So far option B is correct, but let's try to eliminate other options as well. The government is elected by the people and can be removed by them. This may not always be the case. This is usually in the case of direct democracy. But India has indirect democracy and parliamentary system, so it doesn't clearly define parliamentary system. Option D is the government is chosen by the parliament but cannot be removed by it before completion of a fixed term. So there is no such clause in the parliamentary system. In fact, we have seen governments which have been removed from the power before their term. So that is why these options can be eliminated. So correct answer would be B. Keep your scores handy. So you need to give yourself score out of 5. And for every correct answer, give yourself +1 and there is no negative marking in it. And you can tell me the answers or your scores in the comment section. Before all of that, I need to share one good news with you. You can enroll or you can subscribe to the Unacademy's UPSC subscription and at an optimum price of 24,999. You can use my code which is MM05 to enroll yourself in it. Now what you'll get? You'll get lectures along with PPTs and PDFs. You will also get mains answer writing series, mains test series with evaluation and one-on-one mentorship. So you need to enroll yourself at an optimum price using my coupon that is MM05. Now, we have batches also. If you are an English medium aspirant, so you can enroll yourself in either of the batches, that is Liberty or RM. For Hindi medium aspirants, there is one batch called Shikhar. The RM batch teach in English. Liberty is entirely English medium batch, so you can enroll in either of the batches. So that is the information I wanted to give. Now coming back to the MCQ. Question number 2. Read the question now. Which of the following pairs correctly matches the features of the Indian Constitution with the country from which it has been borrowed? So Indian Constitution has been borrowed from multiple countries. So we need to map what feature has been borrowed from which country. Option statement 1 is residuary power to center. It is from Canada. Impeachment process of the president from Australia. DPSP, that is Directive Principles of State Policy, from Ireland. So we need to identify which of them is correctly matched. The keyword we need to identify correctly matched. So residuary power to center is borrowed from Canada. It is right. Impeachment process of the president, it is borrowed from USA, so this is wrong. DPSP is borrowed from Ireland. This is also correct. So the correct option will be option C. 1 and 3. Residuary power means the power which has not been mentioned anywhere. So in Schedule 7, there are 3 lists: state list, union list and concurrent list. And the subjects which are not mentioned in either of the 3 lists are being assigned to center. So this provision has been borrowed from Canadian Constitution. DPSPs are borrowed from Irish Constitution, and impeachment process of president is borrowed from USA. So the correct answer is option C. Now question number 3. Under which schedule of the Constitution of India can the transfer of tribal land to private parties for mining be declared null and void? So we need to identify the correct schedule. This is also a PYQ. It was asked in the year 2019. So we need to identify the schedule. Now we need to know that what these schedules do. The correct answer is 5th schedule, because it deals with scheduled areas and tribal areas. 3rd schedule deals with oaths of judges of the Supreme Court and ministers, etc. 9th schedule deals with laws of center and state to keep them away from judicial review. It was introduced to implement land reforms. And 12th schedule deals with the powers and functions or subjects of municipalities. So these are the schedules. So the right answer is B, which is 5th schedule. Now question number 4. Which of the following term is defined in the Indian Constitution? We need to identify the term which is defined in the Constitution. Option A, democracy. Option B, minority. Option C, secular. And option D, state. We need to identify the defined term. So one thing to remember is there is a difference between the term mentioned and defined. Mentioned means the word is written in the Constitution. So all 4 of these are written in the Constitution. But definition is available only of state. In the recent Supreme Court judgment, which is of UP Madarsa Act, Supreme Court mentioned that the word secularism and democracy is not mentioned in the Constitution, or is not defined in the Constitution. Sorry, they are mentioned in the Constitution, they are not defined in the Constitution. So the correct answer is D, state, because state is defined under Article 12. Next question. Which of the following are unitary feature of the Indian Constitution? Unitary means non-federal feature. That is, it gives more power to center and less power to states. So out of these 4, we need to identify the unitary feature. Single constitution, division of power, integrated judiciary and rigidity of the constitution. Now we need to identify non-federal features. So single constitution is clearly a unitary feature because state can't have their own constitution. Division of power is a federal feature because we are dividing the power between center and state. So this is not a unitary feature. Integrated judiciary means that the cases of High Court are given for appeal to Supreme Court. So this is also a unitary feature. And rigidity of the constitution, that means constitution is not easy to amend. It is also a federal feature. So this is no, this can't be under it. So the right answer will be only 2. We need to identify unitary features. 2 statements are, 2 options are of unitary feature. So that is why the correct answer is only 2. Now the question which you will be solving in the comment section. The procedure of the amendment of the Indian Constitution is borrowed from the constitution of which of the following countries? So out of these 4 countries, from where do we have borrowed about the amendment of Indian Constitution procedure? Now you need to answer it in the comment section. Hope you have found the session informative. If that is the case, do let us know in the comment section, and please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.